And now the Hansons and Hiatus podcast with Nate and Alexis.
Happy Friday, fuckers. It is episode 150 of the Hansons on Hiatus podcast. I am your host, Nate, and this is my wife, Alexis.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
And don't forget to support the podcast. buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus. You can buy us some virtual beers.
And we will happily drink them.
We sure will, and I will chug them. I'll chug them all. Hansonsonhiatus.com. We got the links to the podcast. We got the merch shop up there. We have a new design.
Yeah, we have a couple of new designs.
Yeah, well, we talked about it last time, but
and it was up.
It was up. It was up, and it is up. And we got the Chug Dealer shirt up there, so you can get a shirt, long sleeve hoodie, tank top, fanny pack, socks.
I think it's already a fan favorite too.
I think so. I think it is. You said we had a couple ones. Did you do a different one, or they're just different?
Yeah.
Designs of that. Like we got a light one and a dark one.
Right. That, and then we have we still have the new logo up there with Que Monito, and there's a couple new things you can put that design on.
Yeah. Yeah, we should get some like more Que Monito stuff up there. We have like the logo stuff, but we should maybe do one where it's like an actual, like we could AI a picture of him to make it look like kind of a cartoony one.
Yeah, that'd be cute. We have the cartoon one up there, the Pugcito, and then Que Monito, like the luchador shirt. So we have those designs too. But yeah, check them out. Check them out.
And also at hansonsonhiatus.com, you can be a monthly fucky supporter. You can be a little fucky for $1 a month. You can be a medium fucky for $5 a month, or you can be a big old fucky for $10 a month.
And we love all our fuckies paid and free.
We sure do. And we want to thank, we have a new big old fucky. We want to thank Adam King, who is the newest big old fucky.
Thanks, Adam. You are a big old fucky.
Yeah. Some of our other paid fuckies we'd like to thank Doug T, Justin H, Jose, Sydney, Luis, Manny, Spandex Thor, Brian P, Antonio, Chrissy, Christina, Stephanie, Kimberly, Tom, Miss Nikki D, Melissa, Eric, Lindsay, Jasmine, Jorge, Stephanie, Andrea, Brittany, Jackson, and Jared.
Wow.
Woo.
It's a mouthful.
It sure is. And Miss Nikki D's in there, and I believe it is her birthday tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feliz cumpleaños, Nikki D.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Nikki.
We love you so much.
Yes.
I miss you.
And I think she's going, the Dominican? No, not Dominican. Like Costa Rica? No. Maybe she is going to Dominican.
Maybe Dominican.
Yeah, I think
She's always going somewhere luxurious and paradise and tropical drinks.
Celebrating all month.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it.
But as usual, like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus.
We be there.
We
wow.
be everywhere. Shoot. All right. Well, let's get to some of the comments from the last episodes. We got a couple here, so go ahead and read them.
We got my name is Jose MFer, not Joe. That's from Jose.
Did we say Joe?
I don't think so. Joe.
Yeah.
We would definitely not call you Joe, Jose.
Yeah. Well, maybe maybe when I was reading the names, maybe I did say that. I don't know. I don't remember that, but
that's a lot of names.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Luciano.
Well, some people say Jose.
Jose Froze.
All right. And the next one.
Greatest motherfucker ever to meet was Digi Dude Nate, and that's from Josh Gibbs.
Oh yeah, Josh and I met at the New Realm event.
Yes.
Brandon and Chuck's thing down there.
I love that. I love when we go from MFer to a motherfucker.
Yeah. No, he was great. Like we met upstairs at the very top, and I felt bad because he was the one that he wanted to. He's like, Post Malone does this thing where he switches hats with people, and I was wearing my Hansons on Hiatus hat, and it's the only one I have, and that's what I was saying. Like they don't ship to Mexico, so it's hard for me to like get a replacement for it or another one. But I told him, I was like, we have these on our store.
Yeah.
And he was the one that was like, oh, I didn't realize. I thought they were shipped from Mexico, and I was worried about it getting, lost in transit or whatever.
Yeah,
so
of course.
so I mean, you would.
Everything ships from the good old US of A, and it's pretty quick. And even the hats are very expensive now, but ours on our site are less than I think they're $20, $25.
Yeah, $20, and if they have a sale, I think they're down to like 14 or 15 or something.
And they always have sales. If you buy one thing or sign up for the newsletter, they're always sending you coupons and deals and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Josh he bought me a shot at the event, and then here's the kids that I had photos with.
Oh,
those are his kids.
They're so cute.
Yeah,
of course, the
cool.
kids loved you. All kids love you.
Yeah,
kids and puppies. Next one. weed in the blender. And that's from our newest big old fucky Adam King.
Yeah. Weed in the blender.
Let me tell you that I'm still fighting this claim with Airbnb. I don't think they understand that I said there is marijuana in the blender they were using as a grinder, and the house smelled like smoke. And they're still like, we don't understand what the two have to do with each other. So I had to literally explain to Airbnb, to smoke marijuana, you have to grind it down and then put it in a device, a smoking device or something. That's what they were doing. And they smoked, a joint, whatever, something like that. So that was a fun experience.
Did you send pictures of like...
I sent pictures.
What does it look? I didn't see the photo. What does it look like in the blender? So, and to catch everybody else up, if they didn't listen to the last episode, our Airbnb horror story was these terrible guests that were there to party all weekend or whatever.
Terrible.
They used the blender of the house to grind up weed, and then they smoked in the house.
Which, very smart, very resourceful, but clean it after you're done. Don't tell on yourself.
You're right.
Hey, we're doing drugs in your house. Like, we know drugs are being done. Just delete them from our site. Remove
clean
them.
up.
Clean up. So yeah, it to us, to people that do partake, you can tell it's weed. I guess someone else that doesn't, you might not know what it is, but there's a substance, there's like a ground up.
Yeah, is it like
spice.
sticky?
Yeah, it looks
Like, because like on the inside of a grinder, it gets like some of the weed gets like pressed and stuck into
they
the
had
inside.
to take it all apart, clean all the little pieces, bleach it, like
Ugh.
disinfect it just in case someone's allergic to weed or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
or has a drug test.
Yeah. Yes. I swear I didn't smoke weed. I would just drink it. Okay, last one.
All right.
I bet the airport gift shops in Mexico are much cooler than Atlanta's, and that's from Vanessa.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would say that.
yeah.
I mean, because I can't remember what you can get at the gift shops in Atlanta. It's usually just like
Chick-fil-A and sauce and
no,
candles.
like
and
the gift shop. Like they don't have
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A at the gift shops, do
like
they?
Chick-fil-A sauce and things. I thought they had Chick-fil-A
Oh,
stuff there.
not that I know of.
No? Oh,
No.
okay.
They have a Chick-fil-A, but I don't think there's a shop.
True.
But they basically have those like kind of, I don't know what they're called. They're like the newspaper shops, like that.
Yeah.
They just have magazines and newspapers and snacks and stuff, and then they probably have like some Falcons gear or just some like generic Atlanta ones or whatever. Yeah, we'll have to look next time, see what they have. But yeah, you're right. I don't remember seeing some great stuff from Atlanta there. But yeah, the ones in Mexico, it's like you can get Mexican candy and you can get like Mayan sculptures and coffee from Mexico. And
Coffee, honey, vanilla. They even have we love those
Tequila.
Miniso stores. It's like those kind of Chinese Asian stores that has like everything super cheap. They have those too. So yeah, I guess so. I guess they do have more fun in there.
Yeah, we got some good stuff.
We do.
All right. Well, let's get to what we've been up to this week.
Yes.
This past weekend,
Yes.
we had another game night with our couple friends.
Yeah, our couples group.
Yeah, we need a name for the couples.
It's like PDC couples is our chat.
Yeah, but I mean like a clever, kind of rhymey name, like the couple crew or something like that,
Paradise Posse.
Yeah, there you go. The PPs.
The PPs. Done. We already did it.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
well, we'll think of maybe some better ones. But yeah, we went over to our friends Zach and Nancy's place, and they had all the couples over, and we just did a kind of a game night. It was really fun, actually.
They had the best game night. They are the hostess with the mostest.
Yeah.
Pizza and chippies and snackies and little marshmallow treats and
charcuterie
wine
board.
and charcuterie board and beer. And they were like, "Don't bring anything. We got you."
Yeah, we got you.
It was great. It was very nice.
So we played. One of them was, and I'd never done this before. We played teams. Cards Against Humanity.
I think it probably made it go a little quicker, keep it moving, but it was fun because each couple had to work together.
Yeah, and you had to decide, like if you played Cards Against Humanity, you got to pick which card you think the dealer couple is going to think is the funniest one. And that was that was something interesting too, because we all know each other. We've known each other for maybe a year or two, but we don't we all know each other,
Right.
So we're trying to guess what they would think is funny, and there's a strategy with Cards Against Humanity, because sometimes you want to do the most crazy outlandish card that's oh my god, that's ridiculous, but sometimes the one that actually makes sense is the funniest.
There was a couple, the one couple we know they'd like the raunchy cards, and the other one we know they would maybe the more tame, funny, little joke or something, so we had to figure that out. I liked it.
And then so there was 3 games we played, and there was 2 other ones, and I can't. there was one that was like kind of like it was like Cards Against Humanity, but with like text messages or something. It was like how you would respond to a text, which it would have been a fun game. I mean, it was a fun game, but it would have been probably more fun if we would have maybe played that one first because I think we were all kind of drunk and high by that point, and we were like, "What?
This is too much reading."
Yeah,
like,
some of them were long.
Can I get another card?
And then we played this other game. I wish I could remember the name of the other two games, but the third game we played, it was cards where you would pick like who you thought that card would fit.
Oh yeah,
like it was
like
somebody that like passes out after the first beer or something like that, and which it was almost a little uncomfortable because we were
you don't want to piss anybody off.
Yeah, you don't want to piss them off or make them feel bad because we're all friends. But then also, like I said, we don't know each other extremely well, so it's like you don't want to piss them off, but then you don't want to like give them one that it's not like their personality.
It was kind of, you had to think a little bit more too, because like you're saying, I don't know these people super, like a long history, but I know them. So I'm like thinking, okay, I know this about this person, so this might fall under their category or whatever.
Yeah,
just give
like one of them was like peaked in high school or something, and it's like, well, we didn't really know each other in high school, so it's hard to say, And even if we did, it's kind of a dick card. You know? Like I don't know if I want to say that to whoever would have fit that
exactly
that card. But so the ones that and what are you trying to get, the most cards or the least? I think it's try the least, right?
The least?
It was like the first one to 5 loses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so they go around, and they're like, okay, we're going to give this one to Alexis because she's blank or whatever. Yeah. So your cards were goes to Taco Bell sober.
100%.
Yeah. I probably would fit that too. And fucking loves Christmas.
Yeah. Yep.
That's about right. And mine, I think I was the one that lost because I got is fucking stoked. I was fucking stoked.
Yes.
Risks life for an epic selfie.
Yep.
That's fitting.
Perfect.
Has heart to heart with a homeless guy.
I've seen that.
And I was like, yeah, I used to do Smarta Marta in Atlanta, so if you guys know. Loses pants.
100%.
Yeah, I've lost my pants before. Actually, I don't even wear pants. I wear shorts.
You wear shorts, but as soon as we get home and I turn around, your pants are off.
Oh,
How'd they get off that quick?
I have like outside clothes and inside clothes. Like when I get home, I put on my athletic shorts and a tank top. And I switch out of my regular shorts and a tank top.
I know, that's what we say. Let me put my gym shorts on to my casual shorts to my outside shorts.
Yeah, like your house shoes. People say house shoes.
Yeah.
Like these are my house shoes.
House
I have like house clothes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah. Is a craft beer snob.
Yep.
Although I wouldn't say I'm like a snob because I drink about anything. I'm not like, oh, I can't do stouts. They're disgusting.
Or if there's only certain thing at a party, you're not gonna go,
like
no, I can't drink.
I'm still
that.
drinking Natty Light if that's all that's available.
Ooh,
so I
forgot about that one.
Yeah, maybe a connoisseur. I don't know if I would say snob.
There you go, connoisseur.
And my last one was brings a 12-pack of tacos to a party.
Yep, we've done that before too.
Yeah, we did that for Halloween that year.
We did
when I was a taco and you were Belle, and we were a Taco Bell.
And we took pictures at Taco Bell.
Oh, that would be a good costume to recreate here.
We should have never. We sold them. We sold both of them.
Yeah, I mean, I could rebuy the taco costume. What did you wear?
I bought a Belle costume online, and I just had my hair, back
like
with
in a
the bow,
bun.
and the dress was really nice and flat. It was the most comfortable Halloween costume I think I ever had. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. So then the next day, that was Friday. Great time. So thank you, Zach and Nancy. It was really, really fun.
So much fun.
But the next day, we were scheduled to go to Cozumel for our friend Wanda that owns charitablетourism.com. Yeah. So what she does is like she'll have these bazaars, which a bazaar here is basically like a garage sale.
Yeah.
So she sells we get some donations that are like nicer items.
Right.
And we sell those for money, and then we take that money and then we buy stuff that the local recipients actually need. Yeah. So we might sell like a nice, purse for blank amount of money, and then we'll go and we'll buy like 40 pairs of flip-flops for this little village.
I would like to say real quick, thank you to all of our friends in Playa del Carmen, like Zach and Nancy, Charlotte and Jonathan, Shelly, Melissa, Cara, all of our friends group have given me, I mean, everyone has a bag of like, what do I do with this stuff? I don't want to throw it away. Who do I give it to? Donations, like nice shirts and sandals and flip-flops and purses and kitchen items and home items, everything and anything. So thank you so much, guys, because that all goes towards these bazaars that get sold, and then it goes to our big events during the year. So thank you so much. I know it's like easy to just get rid of it, but you have no idea how much it really, really helps in the long run.
Yeah,
it really does.
and this is and that's why it's charitable tourism, because there's so many people that come down here on vacation, or they just come for like 4 or 5 months and they buy things to like, accommodate their lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then when they go back for the summer or whatever, or they move back, they're like, what do I do with all this shit? So then,
And it's kind of hard. Like at home, we would normally sell things on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, but it's different here. I've tried to sell things on Facebook Marketplace, and it's only like bigger item, like a bike or a stroller or a wagon.
Yeah.
Like you're selling like normal bigger items. I'm not selling clothes on Facebook Marketplace.
No. A lot of
no
people-
one will buy it.
a lot of people sell food here too,
A lot of
like on
food.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah,
It's like tamales and stuff. It's like, oh, that's a good way to get your business out there, I
Yeah,
guess.
but you're not just like making a couple bucks on a bunch of dresses or something, unless it's like a high end type of deal.
Yeah. So anyway, we were supposed to be going to this bazaar Saturday morning.
Yep.
And I didn't go because I had to watch Que Monito.
That's right. And you had something else going on.
yeah.
Some with work or something.
Yeah, there's some. I can't remember what else was going on, but but I had to watch Que Monito also because one of our friends' dogs, they like to play, and we just all the time, like they're both puppies, so we just thought maybe it would be hard to, do the event when there's 2 dogs like going at each other the entire time. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
for
so
sure.
you ended up going and it worked out great because like my parents didn't go either, so it was just like a ladies' day basically.
It was really nice.
Yeah. So what did you do? Or how did the event go, I guess? Yeah, what did you do?
The event was amazing. We sold out about 17,000 pesos.
Nice,
in the 2 days.
Nice, very cool.
2 days, very nice. It was really nice because it was just all us amigas, and even our one friend Marlos. She brought her dog. That is a girl, so it was me, Wanda, and Marlos running the whole thing. Her husband Carlos is still hurt. His leg.
He's the one that broke his leg. If you've been listening to the podcast,
Yeah, he broke his leg. He's doing great.
or got hit by a taxi. He didn't not like he broke it.
Yeah,
but
yeah, not his fault.
Yeah.
So he was up on crutches and stuff, but inside most of the time, like kind of running the music. He was the DJ and just like working change and stuff. So it was us girls working the whole event bazaar and slanging everybody's stuff. It was fun. It was actually really nice because I'm taking Spanish classes and I'm early on, but it was even nicer to practice. I was practicing with the locals, like money, 50 pesos, and getting cambio, like change for everybody, and really doing that, and then practicing my vocabulary, what's what.
Camisa.
Yeah,
pantalones.
camisas, all sorts of stuff like that. So that was really nice. Then I got to also practice my Spanish with my girlfriends and actually ask questions like, why do you say that? Why do you, how do I say this? Like actually slang and not textbook Spanish. So that was really nice. And then also Carlos, again, inside, we would all take little breaks here and there, and I'd go inside and practice with him too. And they're all so excited. They can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
for me to
Good
start.
for you. Good job, baby.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was a great event. Everything it rained in the morning, but we had great weather for the whole event, the whole time.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
It was really nice.
And that is charitabltourism.com if you
Yeah.
want to go and you can donate there. I think you got to do it through PayPal or something. So.
Yeah, you can check it out there, and we got to help them update their website.
Yeah.
But also worth noting, so after everything, we closed everything down about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and went and had some lady lunch at our favorite place, Aldea. We had some tortas and shared some appies and some drinks. And then at the end, our favorite server there, Luciano, he brings over, they always bring you shots of tequila for, depending on your tab. And
Yeah, how
something
much
like
you
that.
spend or whatever. Yeah.
So he brings us 3 shots, and we're all like, the boys aren't here. We didn't ask for these. Usually I take a sip, we all take a sip and give them to you or Carlos or whoever. We're like, we don't want these. And Luciano is like, I poured them. You got to drink them or the owner's going to be mad. And we're like, oh my God. So I have a video of us trying to remember how to do the salt, the lime, and the tequila, or salt, tequila, lime.
Yeah.
And we're just all like, bleh. So you should be proud of me. I took my own shot of tequila
Good job.
and didn't have to give it to you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much. I just don't do great with tequila.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you've talked yourself out of it, because when we went to tequila
Right.
and we did the tours and everything, and we had the tequila there and they taught us how to drink it.
True.
We had a great time. We didn't get hung over.
True.
You really enjoyed it.
Maybe I'm having bad tequila here because
Yes,
that tequila,
the free tequila is not good tequila.
no, it's like
That's why you do the lime and the salt, because technically with good tequila, you're not supposed to do that because the citrus ruins, it breaks up the flavors and it ruins it.
And
So.
that's what I said, and they were all like, "Bah, like just take it."
Yeah. So that same day when you got back, we were all supposed to go. It was the first Interplaya soccer match, which are our local soccer team, and you and Marlos bailed.
Yeah, it was too. Well, we missed the 3:00 ferry because
Yeah.
of the shots, and then
Of course.
once we did make it back, I was like, I can't. It was been a long day.
Yeah. So I just went with my parents, and we went to, and I can't remember if we've talked about them recently, but yeah, they're back in town.
They're
you
back.
know, they're snowbirds now, so they come down for 3 months, getting out of the icy tundra of Iowa.
Yeah. Oof.
So yeah, they're in town until March, so end of March. So we went to the first Interplaya soccer match, and we got there a little late because we're like, yeah, we don't need to see the first 10 minutes of it or whatever. We're having some pregame beers and everything, and then so we go in, and well, first of all, it was funny because my dad had a bottle of water. We both had a bottle of water, and so I go to the security checkpoint or whatever, and they make me toss it. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot, sorry.
It's water.
I know, but it could be a bottle
Damn.
of vodka, I guess. But
If you're chugging a bottle of vodka, then you got more problems.
yeah,
Bigger
well,
problems.
They don't care. They don't care about your problems. And then my dad has like a squirt bottle, a Chick-fil-A squirt bottle. And so me and my mom go through the gate, and then I turn around and we're like, where the fuck is dad at? And he's still there, and he doesn't understand what they're saying to him. I was like, you got to dump it out. You got to either dump it out or throw it away.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, okay. He grabs his squirt bottle and he goes over to the trash can and he goes, and he's squirting the water out of it.
Rapido.
Yeah. And I'm like, take off the lids. So the security guy grabs it from him, unscrews it, and dumps it on the ground.
Yeah, I wouldn't even dump it in the trash. I would dump it on the ground.
It is just so funny.
Find a plant and water it.
Yeah. So since we got there a little bit late, we had to sit on the opposing team side.
Oh no.
And I mean, I know the listeners might not know, but my mom is a sports fanatic.
Yes.
She gets into it, whatever it is.
She's a sporty. She
Yeah.
loves it.
And so, and my mom was a soccer mom. Like, we grew up playing soccer our whole life. She was like the registrar for our soccer league growing up and everything like that. So she knows soccer.
She does.
So she's like, hey, come on, offsides, that's a foul. Like just screaming, come on, God, like just getting all worked up.
Oh my God.
And we're on the opposing team side. So I'm like, shut the fuck up. I was like, we don't know these people, like
It's all in good fun.
I know, but you don't know how they're gonna act. Like they when it's a big rivalry game, they make us come in 2 separate entrances.
True.
So it's like I don't know, we don't know who these fucking people are. Like maybe they're from like the the bad area or something.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
gosh, so bad area.
Yeah. But yeah, so we ended up winning in a shootout, so that was great.
I'm so sad I missed the first
Oh, you
one,
really did. And there was
uh,
one where, what was it? They called back one of the goals,
Oh.
and our team started going, or no, their team. We scored a goal, and then their team ran over to the ref and started bitching at him, be like, "What the fuck?" Blah 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 blah. And then the head ref reversed it. And then our team runs over and they're getting in their face
What
and
the
talking
fuck?
shit and whatever. I was like, I've never seen them reverse a goal like that twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, we ended up winning a shootout, so it was great. First win of the season.
Yay.
Yeah.
Go Interplaya.
Yeah. But the other night we were just leaving dinner and we were talking to my dad because he goes on a walk down Fifth Avenue like every day, like every morning.
Every day.
Goes for like 3 miles or something. And we asked him like, "What'd you see on your walk today?"
See anything strange?
Yep.
and
See anything weird? Yeah. And he's like, no, not really. And he always says that. He always says no. But we see lots of weird shit all the time walking down
I
Fifth.
find that very hard to believe, Mark.
So on the way home from dinner, we're walking and we see there is a cinder block over the sidewalk hanging by a wire. Like it was like some fucking Wile E. Coyote shit.
Gonna drop on someone like the piano.
Yeah.
Splat.
And then we continue to walk and we have Que Monito and there's a guy walks by with a ferret on a leash.
Never seen that one.
No.
That's a new one for me too.
Yeah. And then also we continue to walk and the police dogs were out in full force.
It's tourist season.
Yeah. And by police dogs, I mean they had cars, actually. There was a little dog in a car.
Oh.
Yeah. But who's a bad boy? Who is a bad boy? You are a bad boy.
So cute.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, you always see something. So he just must not be paying attention.
I can look out my patio window and guaranteed always see something. I told your dad, we were talking about it. I was like, a midget on a bicycle almost hit me going to the gym today. So I guarantee you saw something on your walk.
Yeah,
You just don't remember.
Yeah, he might just have his headphones in and isn't paying attention. But yeah, you always see something fucking weird going on.
I think we should make him Fifth Avenue bingo. Like, get him a little bingo card and be like, guy with a ferret, guy with a cinder block, like different little things.
Midget on a tricycle.
There you go.
Like, who knows? You never know.
He'll be like, I filled it in an hour.
And then let's see. So that was the weekend, basically. I don't know what we did on Sunday. It's been actually kind of chilly here, like,
Yeah.
because like the cold front or whatever is happening up in the States, like we're getting a little bit of it. So it's like it got to a chilly 75.
Everyone's wearing
74.
their like little zip up jackets, but still shorts.
Yeah.
So it's not that cold, but
Yeah.
it's chilly. It's
But
chilly.
we decided to go. Well, Chuck from the Daily Dose podcast, him and his wife Megan were coming down on a cruise, and I think when I was on their podcast, he told me Monday.
Yes.
Said Martin Luther King Day, Monday, and then I was like, oh man, so we're gonna have to do that. Not have to do that, but we're gonna have to go over there and then get back to go see the national championship, the college national championship game.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a busy day.
Yeah.
And in the morning, I hadn't heard from him, so I look at I have this app called Cruise Mapper, and I can see where all the cruise ships are. And he was still down in Costa Maya, and I'm like, oh shit, did they get delayed or something? And I'm about to message him, and he's like, hey, so we'll see you tomorrow or something like that. So I'm like, maybe he realized he told me the wrong day, but I did look back at another message he sent me, and he did say Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and unfortunately, the Monday when we thought we were going, you were ready to go.
I was ready to go. Had my bag all packed the night before. Came Monito's shit all packed. Ready to go.
Boom and boom.
Yep.
And then we Tuesday or I get up, and you are like, I have been up all night.
Been up all night with food poisoning.
Yeah.
And vomiting multiple times.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was the sushi or the salad or just something else, but yeah, it was not good.
I couldn't.
Both ends or just vomiting?
Just vomiting.
Oh.
I couldn't tell you what it was, but everything that we had, like leftover pizza and stuff too, everything came out. I felt super skinny, but my whole body hurt and my abs hurt so bad. Oh my gosh, everything was. I can't believe you slept through it because the bathroom is close to your side of the bed.
Mhm.
I have no idea how you didn't hear it. I
No.
was like, someone help me, I'm dying.
Please. Yeah, so I ended up just going over to meet Chuck and Megan.
Yeah,
and,
sorry, Chuck and Megan. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, and they wanted to see K Monito too. They
I
didn't get to see him when he was in or when I was in Atlanta because he wasn't there.
Right.
Yeah.
He's busy. He's got a busy schedule.
That's true.
Sorry.
So I go over and I meet him right off the pier, and because I took the ferry over. Luckily, their ship was at that closer port. There's
Oh.
like 3 different cruise ship ports,
Yeah.
and they were at the closest one, so they could just walk over. So they at
Nice.
Palmeiras, they were like sitting right there,
Oh, nice.
having a margarita or whatever. So
Very good.
meet him there. Go and we get the car and we start driving around the island. The first one, we go and we stop at this place that has really good margaritas. And Chuck's like, nah, I'm just going to do a shot. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, less calories, bro. So he's just taking tequila shots at all the bars we were going to.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
Yeah. I mean, he did fine. Like, he didn't
Oh,
end up
okay.
getting like, shit faced or anything like that. But they were telling me about the all-inclusive, not all-inclusive, unlimited drinks or whatever on the ship, And so he's like, yeah, I had like 12 shots and I was barely drunk because they were asking if they water it down.
Yeah.
And I was like, probably just because they don't want people, shitty and
Yeah.
like, causing issues or
Puking,
whatever.
falling off the boat.
Yeah, so then we go to Mescalitos and we do the naked beach sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we took a picture there. And then we go to Coconuts and there's a cat sleeping on a penis. Those big
Oh, yeah.
those big stuffed penis.
I was like, pardon?
It looks like a big teddy bear you'd win at the fair or something. Yeah, but it's a big dick. And we saw Sergio there that
Yeah.
owns the brewery.
Yep.
So he actually brought the penis because they were doing that bar hopper tour.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Kusan Brewing. I
Yeah.
love that.
And then
Mexicans love penis sculptures
Yeah.
and stuffed animal, anything penis.
oh
It's
yeah,
really-
we went in one of the gift shops and we were looking for a hammock for them. and there's like a little like guy, and his body was a coconut. It was like an art sculpture. Big old fucking dick made out of like driftwood or something.
You got a Woody.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
So and then we went to Aldea, and Chuck and I went snorkeling there.
Oh, that's great.
And it was crazy because it was really rough. The water was really rough just from, the storm and everything.
Yeah.
So like we're snorkeling and the fish are all like in their schools, and they just all of a sudden being like, whoom, and they'd all like shoot that way. And we were just talking about how this might be a high conversation sometime, but just how fish don't know like anything about science, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, so they're probably just like, yeah, every now and then, like you just get thrown around in the world, because they don't know they're in water probably.
Or is it like they don't, like you see them moving because you're going at a certain pace, but they don't really feel it. They're just, like when you're in a car, you're moving that fast, but you don't really feel it until you're like thrown from the fucking car.
But if you're in a car and you slam on the brakes and you move, you realize you're being moved.
True.
But like it'd be like in the wind, like the wind, like knocking you over. Like something's knocking you over, but you don't. And animals don't understand what wind is, probably.
That's a good point. It's fish wind.
Yeah.
There you go. Ocean wind.
Ocean wind. So that was really fun. And then I was like, let's go to La Internacional, which is this craft beer bar.
Oh yeah.
Go see our friend Juan there. And so we, Chuck, I don't know, maybe he ran to the bathroom or something. So it was just me and his wife, Megan. And I felt so bad for her because she was super embarrassed, but she shouldn't have been. But I order a beer, and then she says, do they have wine? And so Juan wasn't there. He was in Mexico City.
Oh.
So I think it was his son maybe, or his nephew was running the bar, and he was like, wine? And I was like vino. And she said, I was like, what kind of wine? She's like, red wine. So like vino tinto. Mm-hmm. And so he's going and looking around, and then I don't know if this is Juan's wife or his sister or something. She comes over with the phone on speakerphone, and then she was like, she says to me, she's like, oh, Juan's on the phone. And then so she holds it up, and Megan leans in and goes, I would like a white or red wine into the phone. And and it was Juan, not wine. But it was weird. And she was horribly embarrassed, which, like I said, she shouldn't have been.
I would have just
because
laughed.
We didn't ask for Juan.
No.
Like, I never said, hey, is Juan here? Can I talk to Juan or whatever? We literally asked for wine. And then I said vino and stuff. So I don't know why they called Juan.
Maybe he was calling, and then they were like, oh, your buddy Nate's here, that we've seen him here before talking to you. So maybe they're just like, Juan says hi. And you guys are like, can we have wine? And Juan was probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but Chuck was giving her a hard time. But like I said, like she shouldn't have felt bad because like I was just as confused. I'm like, why are we talking to, and on the phone it said JJ, but his name is Juan Jose.
Okay. That makes sense.
But I didn't think about that at the time, so I'm like, why are we talking to some guy named JJ?
JJ?
So then she starts ordering wine on the phone, so I was like, oh, maybe he's bringing wine over from like the grocery store or something. I don't know. Like I was so confused as well. So yeah, it was a funny misunderstanding.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. But a little pro tip, this is what we always recommend to people, and this is what we did with Chuck and Megan was we went to the grocery store and got candy for the kids.
Oh,
so if you guys are ever looking for in another country, if you're looking for a good gift to bring somebody back, candy is so easy. And especially kids love it because it's like, oh, there's words and different languages on it. Like you always thought that was cool when you were a kid, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anything different.
I was remembering my Spanish and French classes in like elementary school. They would bring in candy from other, like from France or from Mexico or Spain. And I always just thought it was so cool. Like, oh, look at the wrapper. It has different words on it. You don't know what they are. And stuff.
Did you ever in school, that just made me think about like International Day when you would, I think we used to do this probably middle school, maybe not elementary school, but whatever your nationality is, you would bring in something from that, like
okay,
cooked.
Yeah.
So like Greek, my mom would always make like spanakopita or like the baklava or something like that. But I remember one time bringing in, those little blue candies, the ouzo. It's ouzo liquor drink. Mm. Brought those in for the class, and everybody was like, what the heck are these? These taste terrible. Oh my God. I was like, Mom, don't ever bring the candy again from Grace.
Like, don't do it.
Make the good stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, candy is such an easy thing to bring as a gift. And then, because like, that's what I was saying last episode, bringing something from Mexico for our friends in Atlanta. I don't want to give them some like hokey trinkety thing that you're not going to use, and I'm just getting you something to get it, and it's
Yeah.
going to sit in a drawer or whatever.
I always like things that they'll use. Like we have a lot of coffee drinkers, a lot of tea drinkers. People like chocolate, vanilla, all that stuff that we can get here that's like better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went and got him some candy, and then I took him. I drove him to the pier, to their cruise ship port. Got on.
They made it.
Yeah. Well, that was the funny thing. So I did that, and I went and got gas afterwards, so I wasn't wasting their time. And
Yeah.
then I returned the car and everything, and they were like, "Yeah, we were the last ones on the boat."
Oof,
Again.
just like Steve and Donna.
Exactly. So I think what's happening is that, like, when they tell them, these people that are on cruises, the time that they got to be back on the boat, I think they're going by like the last call, like, we're leaving you if you're here by 5:30 or
Yeah.
not here by 5:30. So whatever time from now on, people that come on cruises, whatever time they say they got to be back at the boat, we're doing at least 30 minutes ahead of time.
Yeah, you need
So
a buffer.
because it said they're in port from like 7 a.m. to like, not 7 a.m. maybe, no, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. or something. But he said we got to be back by 5:30. I think we should have got him back by 5.
Yeah.
5:30 is probably the last call, and 6 is like, we're off the island. We're gone.
You're running after the boat,
yeah.
swimming. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah, 30 minutes ahead of time. Next time.
30 minutes, yeah.
All
You
right.
think they would say that? The boat is pulling away at 5 o'clock. You need to be here 30 to 45 minutes ahead of time, because you don't just jump on the boat. It's like they check your ID again, and you go up a ramp, and you got, it's not just like, and the ramp to get to the boat is super long, or like the boardwalk is super long.
Where they
to
have the
get to
cruise
it.
ship runners. You're
Yeah.
like, "Way."
So yeah, we need to. I don't want anybody missing their cruises
No.
because of me.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get out of here. But before we do, let's do an Airbnb horror story, or maybe a couple.
Okie dokie.
Broken glasses, poop in the bed, missing doorknob. You know it's time for Airbnb horror stories.
Weed in the blender.
I love it. Yes, that'll always be a good one.
All right. What do you got this week?
I have 2 little Airbnb stories.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell both, or just?
Yeah, do both.
They're
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, this is just really funny. I don't know. So we have a lot of our vendors in Tulum. My boss has known for years, so we'll recommend certain vendors. If you need, like bikes, go to this guy. If you need ATV or scooters, go to this guy. We give our vendors flyers to our guests once they confirm their reservation. We send them, if you want massages or this or that, cenotes, whatever. We got you. We know a lot of people in Tulum. So this person reaches out, and she's like, "Oh, we're so excited. Me and my family, my husband and our infant are coming to Tulum. We're so excited." Which, again, why are people bringing babies to Tulum? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't sound
That's
relaxing.
weird.
So she reaches out, "Hey, we are very interested in ATV or scooters. Are the scooter rentals toddler friendly?" What? Toddler friendly?
And are these like moped scooters, or are they like bird or lime scooters?
No, these are like actual moped, like motos.
with a motor on it. An
yeah,
engine.
a motor. Yeah, not the little bird, like the stick scooters, the
Yeah.
stand up. This is actually a
A moped.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Yes, with power. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Or we don't have little scooters for toddlers or something.
Yeah.
And
What is this? A scooter for ants?
I know. I'm like, what? So I was like, we've never been asked that question before. Let me ask our vendor. I think we only have adult helmets. I don't think there's like smaller helmets for children. We literally never been asked that.
Yeah.
So I told her, I was like, "How old is your son?" Because she's saying toddler, and I don't know toddler.
What the fuck is a toddler?
I don't know how
Some
old.
kid named Todd.
She goes, "He's 21 months," which that doesn't help me either. But
He's 97 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like 2.
Yeah, he's a little less. Yeah, 24 months is 2 years, obviously. So yeah, a little less than 2 years.
A little less.
A year and 9 months.
In Mexico, people do put their toddlers in.
Oh yeah,
infants.
they're basically airbags.
I know.
I think that's why you have kids.
Sometimes we see like 5 people on a scooter. I'm not saying that's right, but that's what locals do. So I told her, I don't think we recommend that, but let me ask the vendor. Vendor came back and he was like, fuck no.
Yeah.
I'm not do not say, if they want to put their toddler on the scooter, that's on them. But we're not saying yes or no. Like, no.
How would they think? What scooter is toddler friendly?
I-
Like it's not. I mean, do they have like a doggy backpack that they put the kid in? Like, how would you hold the kid
Yeah.
while you're on the scooter? I mean, like the locals are like just put them in between the other two kids
I
and
know.
with the goat and the ladder and everything. But
I thought maybe these people were like from somewhere different, somewhere foreign. I don't know. No, they're from the good old US of A.
Oh, yeah.
So they must have done this before on their travels. I feel bad for this toddler.
yeah,
He
right.
might get left in Tulum. But that's a no.
Were you dropped on your head as a kid? Yes, I was. I fell off a scooter in Mexico.
Do you know Tulum? That's what happened here. So well, I don't know. I'd be careful. And
Oh,
she
my
didn't
God.
ask again. She's like,
That-
okay, no
this
problem.
is a weird question.
Weird.
Well, because also you can get pulled over for not wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
So I doubt they have toddler helmets.
Right.
So
That's what
yeah,
I'm
you
saying.
just get pulled over. So yeah, bad idea. Dude, don't do that.
Don't do that. No. So that was, they haven't got here yet. So I'm excited for more questions from them about their toddler. Another one we have, this will be a fun one. The Jungles of Tulum.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I just kicked you out.
Oh,
accident.
I thought it was came on you too. So we had some guests there, a last minute reservation, which makes me so mad, but it's fine. Saturday and Sunday night, we got last minute reservations, which is great. We're making money, but I'm like, Saturday night, come on. I got to make sure they check in and blah, 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 all these things. So they reserve at like 6 p.m. These people checked in just fine. Were in the home for less than 45 minutes and they checked out, which is insane.
What'd they say?
They are terrified because they walked in and there was not one, but 2 giant spiders. And giant, I don't think so. Normal, a spider. Think of a
I mean,
spider.
I saw the photo. It was pretty big, but it wasn't like a giant. It just looked like a normal spider. It wasn't like one of those little like
yeah,
baby
teeny.
spiders. It was like
It was a jungle
yeah,
spider.
yeah.
So we're like, they were like, oh my God, there's a spider. We killed it. And there's another one. We can't stay here. Shut the door, locked it. They were like, we're leaving. We're so sorry, but we need a refund. We can't come back. We're like, we'll send someone to kill the spiders. You are in the jungle. And our listing says, hey, you're in the jungles of Tulum. There might be some mosquitoes. There might be some ants. There might be some spiders here. You might see them. They're usually not in the home, but once in a while, just like in your house, we see spiders here. We see, a roach
ants
or 2 or
or
something.
roach, yeah, whatever.
It happens. Especially we've been getting a lot of rain lately, like you said, because it's been
they
cold.
find a way to get in.
It's cold. They're coming inside. They're trying to stay warm. So we were just dying laughing that 45 minutes, they were like, nope, we're out of here. They were like, we're not comfortable with staying here. We're like, we'll come kill the spiders. It'll be okay. So, so they,
Oh my God.
they just left.
And you probably didn't refund them, right? Because that's on them.
Well,
or did they argue it?
They asked for a refund and they weren't even there. They didn't mess anything up, so we did refund them. If it was longer, if it was like a couple hours, I probably would have fought it and been like, you're in the jungle, grow up. It's a spider.
Well, I'm thinking more of like the reason why you normally don't refund people is because it's like you've blocked that area off for them. So now you can't re-rent it last
Yeah.
minute. So,
It is. But like bugs always find a way to get in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Yeah.
it's like, it's not like you guys didn't, or like you weren't clear about it or you didn't provide something.
Right.
It was their decision.
True.
They were the ones that booked a place in the jungle
Yep.
knowing they're afraid of spiders that live in the jungle.
I know.
Luckily, it wasn't a fucking tarantula because they have tarantulas in the jungle.
They do.
Yeah.
We've had a guest see one of those, but they were outside, never inside.
And to be
outside.
clear, like all of Tulum is in the jungle.
All
Like
of
it's not like it's a normal, cul-de-sac with like kids riding their bikes around on this like manicured lawns or anything.
Yeah.
Like every place in Tulum is in the jungle.
And
It's
that's
it's in the jungle.
That's why people go there. They're like, oh, it's jungly, boho chic, tropical, I'm in the whatever. And then everybody freaks out about it's hot. There's mosquitoes. There's a spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's leaves in my pool. Yes, because there's jungle trees above the pool where they clean it every day. It's not dirty. There's just leaves.
Can I get a refund on your oceanfront property? I went in the water and there were fish in there.
Oh my God.
And sharks.
And fish poop.
And fish poop. And birds. There were birds at the beach. It was insane.
And I saw bird poop. Oh my God. It's like that one couple that said, we went to a beach club and there were people making out.
Oh yeah.
We didn't want our children to see that. Who takes their children to like a whatever beach club
like a
in Tulum?
boheme type of
Yeah, like get the fuck out of
No,
here.
get out.
So yeah, those are my 2. I have a lot more ready to go.
Oh,
so.
that's good. Well, and that is
Get
good
ready.
because today or this Friday is, I don't want to say like our last new episode, but I'm on my way to the Super Bowl on Monday. So so for the next 2 weeks, we're pre-recording the next 2 episodes. They're all going to be new stories that you haven't heard yet. But I won't be able to talk about the Super Bowl until I get back because I don't want to have to bring all my equipment and then have an issue getting back into Mexico with it. So
And you're not really allowed to.
yeah, and I can't really talk about anything ahead of time too much. So next episode, I'm going to tell you about some of my issues with my rental car in California. Even just making the team. I thought I wasn't making it this year, which was very rare. My whole group of teammates that I do the Super Bowl with every year, we almost didn't make it. So listen next episode, next Friday, and I will tell you what actually went on. And we'll tell some stories we didn't get to before. We'll speculate who's going to be in the Super Bowl, which teams, which by the time you listen to it, you'll probably already know. But and so we can just see if we're right. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. And we're going to guess, who's going to come out with Bad Bunny, and I can tell you some other things I'm going to do in California and everything. And so the next 2 episodes, let's go ahead.
And we're going to recap our moving to Mexico story, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, one of the listeners, Brian, he asked if we could recap of why we decided to move to Mexico, how we moved here, what would we have changed. Like, he has a bunch of questions that we're finally going to get to, so you can rehear that story if you didn't listen to the beginning episodes.
And we actually get that question a lot. Why'd you move here?
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. So yeah, we'll retell all that. So so keep tuning in next Friday, and the Friday after that, we're gonna be getting to some new stories. But when the weekend after the Super Bowl, the Friday after the Super Bowl, then I will tell all the dirt of what happened behind the scenes and how I got kicked out for stealing Bad Bunny's sunglasses.
No, don't do that. I hope you get to meet him, though, and give him like a little fist bump or something. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah.
This household has been Bad Bunny nonstop.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just like jazzed up
Bunny Fest, baby.
For the Super Bowl. Oh, my gosh.
All right. Well, if you want to support the podcast, buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on hiatus. You can buy some virtual beers. You can also become a monthly Fucky supporter if you're enjoying the stories and the information. And as we've said in the past, if you guys got any questions like Brian has, shoot us some messages. Yeah. You comment on these episodes. We always try to read the comments. You can message us directly at Hansons on hiatus on Instagram, or me personally at Did You Do Nate on Instagram or Facebook or wherever. But we're happy to answer your questions about vacationing or moving here or just even living here, and you're just curious about it. So yeah, let us know. Also, Hansons on hiatus, we got the merch shop. But yeah, that's about it. So like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on hiatus. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday, fuckers.
Happy Friday, fuckies.
That's it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now. Bye.